Good evening, everyone. It's great to be here. A special thanks to our host, the Greek government and Prime Minister Tsipras, for all of your warm hospitality to the entire group. Before I begin, please accept our condolences on the tragic losses due to the recent wildfires. It is always a pleasure to visit this beautiful country, the birthplace of democratic values and Western civilization. It is a special pleasure to be here at the Thessaloniki International Fair in my official capacity as U.S. Secretary of Commerce. Last October, during Prime Minister Tsipras' visit to Washington, President Trump promised to send a high-powered delegation to this important annual event. And it is my privilege to be here with representatives from the White House, the U.S. Department of State, Department of Energy, and from the United States Congress. The United States, as you know, is this year's honored country. Earlier today, the Prime Minister and I enjoyed a tour of the U.S. Pavilion and its 55 exhibitors. 55. That's the most I can remember us sending to any trade fair. I encourage all of you to stop by the American Pavilion. You will see some amazing technologies on view. Our close partners, the American Hellenic Chamber of Commerce, worked with leading U.S. companies on the pavilion. It's an exciting showcase of U.S. innovation and technology. The U.S. interest in Greece and in Southern Europe is clearly demonstrated by the wide range of American companies participating. Industries represented here include healthcare, aerospace, defense, information technology, consumer products, energy, education, and recycling. Importantly, the decision by so many U.S. firms to attend this fair shows confidence in Greece's economic future. It is also indicative of the desire of American businesses to be partners in promoting that future. And the fact that this event is held in northern Greece's largest city, attracting visitors from throughout southeastern Europe, is stirring new interest in the potential for more regional development. This includes shared solutions to the region's energy, transportation, and security needs. You have now concluded the final loan program, and the Greek economy is emerging from a most challenging period. I have no doubt the philotimo of the Greek people is a major reason why you have been able to succeed. The United States has stood shoulder to shoulder with your Greek allies as you have turned the page and rebuilt your economy. The Trump administration values our close partnership as friends and as allies who share cultural, economic, and defense interests. Greece is an active NATO member. We commend you for fulfilling your obligations on defense spending. I wish all the other NATO members would follow Greece's example. We also thank you for hosting our naval forces at the Suda Bay. We hope to further expand our cooperation in defense and security. We also look forward to expanding our economic and commercial ties to create new opportunities for jobs and growth on both sides of the Atlantic. Our bilateral trade stands at $2.2 billion and is growing. U.S. goods exports to Greece last year totaled roughly $961 million, up from $747 million in 2016, a nearly 29% increase. We hope you can keep up that pace. At the same time, U.S. goods imports from Greece rose to approximately $1.26 billion, and investment flows are also expanding. Last year, Greece was the #1 fastest growing source of foreign direct investment in the United States, the most rapidly growing source. Greece's foreign direct investment into the United States was $1.2028 billion, a compound annual growth rate of 70.7% from 2012 through 2017, despite the difficult times that Greece was experiencing. And we were delighted to welcome Alternate Minister of Economy Alexis Tsaritos and a strong delegation of Greek companies to our recent Select USA Summit in Washington. U.S. investment is also playing an integral role in the Greek economy. In 2017, U.S. direct investment into Greece totaled $1.224 billion, up from $1.042 billion in 2016. But clearly, we are only scratching the surface. We could do much more to expand U.S.-Greece trade and investment relationships. We have already seen significant investments in Greece's tourism sector, driven by companies such as Avis, Hyatt, Wyndham, and Marriott. And Onex Technologies has acquired Niorion Shipyard on Syros Island and is looking to buy yet another shipyard here in Greece. The Greek market holds promise for U.S. businesses, particularly in the energy, information and communications, technology, and defense sectors. Greece is endeavoring, and I think will succeed, at becoming a major energy hub with ambitious projects for pipelines, liquefied natural gas, terminals expansion, a floating storage regasification unit, and upstream initiatives. Meanwhile, ExxonMobil is teaming with Hellenic Petroleum to explore hydrocarbons west of Crete. We also see potential in the ICT market. And in March, Coca-Cola HBC announced its third consecutive large-scale, cutting-edge technology investment in Greece just in the last 3 years. Innovative U.S. firms can also help to increase the usage of e-government services. They offer state-of-the-art expertise in broadband penetration, electronic transactions, cloud computing services, and cybersecurity. Additionally, defense continues to be an area for close commercial cooperation. Lockheed Martin, which is working with Hellenic Aerospace Industries to upgrade Greece's fleet of F-16s, is among the U.S. Thessalonica International Fair participants. They have an F-35 fighter simulator in their booth and gave me this certificate for successfully landing the F-35. But I learned that Prime Minister Tsipras has actually flown a real-life F-35. So once again, Greece is the leader in things. I applaud him for that. Bottom line, U.S. companies offer world-class quality products and services that can help Greece reach new heights in these and other sectors. The American corporate executives here see tremendous opportunities, but they also have some concerns, among them the ease of doing business. U.S. companies value transparency, predictability, and stability when choosing where to partner and where to invest. Predictability is paramount. We are collaborating with our Greek partners to improve the business climate, to make it truly investor-friendly. A bilateral trade and investment working group was established after the Prime Minister's meeting with President Trump in October. I am co-chair of that group with my colleague, Deputy Prime Minister Dragousakis. We have been discussing important issues such as intellectual property rights protection and regulatory transparency, the removal of barriers, and the success of U.S. companies here can benefit the citizens and economies of both countries. It already produced a great boom in the U.S. in the first 18 months of the Trump administration. We look forward to working together with Greece and the business community toward this most important goal. It is an honor to be here at TIF. Like the ancient Greek agora, this fair promises to be a bustling marketplace of commercial activity. Thank you for your attention, and thank you again to Prime Minister Tsipras and the American Hellenic Chamber of Commerce. Best wishes for the best Thessalonica International Fair ever. Thank you.